What's up, comic book community? Joe here with another episode of 360 Comics. And as you can tell, we've got a CGC unboxing for the day, and not just that, but the most expensive CGC unboxing on this channel so far. In fact, depending on what the grades are, we could have an upwards of over $10,000 in value in this box right here. We're going to go over the grades, and then we're going to also talk about the value of these books, and Will is here to help. So stay tuned. Quick reminder, we're doing a 3,000 subscriber giveaway here on YouTube, and the prize is this Incredible Hulk number 449, the first appearance of the Thunderbolts. All you have to do to enter is subscribe to the channel, like this video, and leave a comment down below, and you can also check out our other videos, like them, and leave comments on them for additional entries. Also, go check out the Instagram at 360 Comics. I do live claim sales there almost every Friday night, and I'm doing a 9,000 follower giveaway. So find me there, and good luck. You may notice a different venue for this video. Yes, we are at Brave New Worlds Comics in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania. It's my LCS, and the reason we're here is because some of these books belong to the store, as well as store employees. Not all of them are mine, but we're going to crack into this box and see what's up. Definitely stick around to the end of the video. There is some cool content to come, and let's see what the first book is. Oh boy, Journey into Mystery 83. Way to kick this off. In fact, the last time I did a video at Brave New Worlds, this book came in a collection that they got, and they let me do a video about that collection. As you can see, it is low grade, corner missing here, tape all over the spine, all over the cover. This thing was barely holding on for dear life. We thought maybe there's a chance it gets a 1.0, but honestly, we just wanted to make sure that it wasn't going to get restored or incomplete or anything like that. We thought it was going to be a 0.5. 0.5s, yes, can be complete if they are really bad, detached and stuff like that. Even if the book is in fact complete. And we thought that that's what this is. Did it get the 0.5? Did it get the 1.0? Let's find out. Boom, 0.5. Okay, so again, this belongs to the store, Brave New Worlds. They're going to have it up for sale. I don't know what price. Don't ask me about that. If you want, come to the store, check them out. Again, it's in Willow Grove, Pennsylvania, but this will be up for sale at some point soon. 0.5, we got cream to off-white pages. Yeah, as you can see, there's tape all over this bad boy, and, barely holding on. But the first appearance of Thor, great one. Awesome stuff. Jack Kirby, Stan Lee, Steve Ditko. All right, let's put that aside. We'll come back and do the pricing at the end, the approximate value. On to the next book, and it is... Boom. Okay. Look up there. Might be hard to tell on camera, but that is a purple label. CGC restored grade. That means this book is restored. This book is not in its original way it was printed. I'll have to figure out why. I'll look at the grader's notes. Amazing Spider-Man number 4. This belongs to the owner of this store who let us do this video here, so shout out to him. This is a book for his personal collection, and I'm sure he's not going to be happy that it's coming back restored. I looked it over briefly, and I thought it was a mid-grade book, lower side of mid-grade. Let's see what it got. Boom, 4.5. Yeah, it's kind of where I thought it would be. 4.5. Maybe I kind of probably thought a 5, but yeah, 4.5 off-white to white, but it's got that purple label for restoration. It actually says top edge of cover trimmed. And yeah, I can looking at the top edge, it looks really clean compared to the sides and the bottom look a lot more dinged up, so I could see that might in fact be true. CGC probably goes and measures the book and makes sure it's the right height. This one might not have been. That's a bummer. I don't think that was known beforehand. Always bad to see those purple labels come back. Yikes. And that's not one you can fix. You can't remove that kind of restoration like you can with some other types of restoration. All right, on to the next book. Okay, this one is one of mine. Tales to Astonish, number 13, the first appearance of Groot. You'll remember I just got this book recently in a trade with James from Mint Hunter Comics. We did a big trade, thousands of dollars worth of comics exchanged hands. He ended up with a long box and a half of stuff to sell. I ended up with some big grails, including this one. I was thinking this was a 4.0. Honestly, presents a little bit better than a 4.0, but there are a couple tears on the cover, and in my opinion, that probably caps it at a 4.0. If it gets a 3.5, I'll be okay with it. I don't think it'll get lower than that, and if it gets a 4.5, I will be ecstatic. Let's take a look. 4.0. Okay, so that's right where I thought it would be. Cream to off-white pages, which I thought it was going to get off-white, but whatever. I'm fine with cream to off-white pages. It's not, a super high grade there that I care too much about that. But this is a hard-to-find book. In fact, there are like slightly over 500 on the census. I forget exactly how many universal copies, but 500 and something on the census. Really tough to find. And Groot appeared in this issue and then did not appear again for a long time, about 10 years. He ended up in, I think it was Incredible Hulk Annual 5 about 10 years later, and then didn't appear again until I want to say the 2000s when he was put on the Guardians of the Galaxy team, and obviously that is where he is most well known from. Wow. Very stoked about this grade. This is really right where I wanted to be with it. And it's going to be a decision now. Do I sell this or do I keep this? Such a hard to find book. Only around 500 copies on the census. But at the same time, there are characters that I like a lot more than Groot. Do I want to reinvest this money and this value into something else? Maybe an even bigger book than this. I don't know. We're going to have to do some thinking and decide on that, but I'm very happy with the grade. Next up, we got 2 books left. Boom. Ooh, okay. Daredevil #1. Now, this belongs to Will, who is... Hey, Will, come on over here. Will got this book from me. You'll remember... Here he is. This is Daredevil #1 that came in that collection that I got. 42 long boxes. What was that? Probably about 2 months ago or so. You'll remember this was the big find in that collection, and I did know that he wanted it, so we ended up making a deal on it. I was thinking at the time that it was probably a 2.5 to a 3.0. We agreed on the price that way, and he wanted to send it in to get graded. He got it. He pressed and cleaned it himself. And when he got it out, I took a look at it and I thought, yeah, I think this is going to get a 3.0. Had some writing on the cover, had some damage around the edges and stuff like that, but nothing crazy, no big rips or pieces missing. Daredevil #1, did he get the 3.0 or maybe even a 3.5? 3.0. Well, I would hand this to you, but I got to put it over here because we got to talk about the value of that book in a minute. Thank you very much. Last book in the box. We've got... Oh, I know what it is. It's my Hulk 181. You may remember this if you've been watching this channel for a long time. I got this book about 1.5 years ago. I found it in an attic in an old trunk of comics. No bags or boards. I didn't even know it was in there when I bought the trunk full of comics. But I've had it for so long. I was not confident enough in my pressing skills at the time to press and clean it before sending it in. But I practiced over the last 1.5 years. I got better at it. And finally decided, you know what? I'm going to do it for myself. I pressed and cleaned it. I was thinking it was going to get a 6. That was my goal with it. If it gets a 6.5, whoa, I'm stoked. If it gets a 5.5, I'm okay with that. If it gets a 5.0, I'll be a little bit bummed, I'll be honest. But 6.0 is where I thought it would be. Moment of truth. Oh, got the 6.0. 6.0 white pages. Oh, that's what we love to see. I'm actually really surprised, given that this book was in an attic, no bag and board, no climate control or anything like that for decades. I'm really surprised that this book got white pages, but hey, I will take it. First appearance of Wolverine, Incredible Hulk #181, an absolute grail, the Bronze Age book to own. And yeah, this is my personal collection copy. No, I am not getting rid of this book. In fact, I'm probably going to do a video eventually about all my first bunch of Wolverine keys that I have, because I have all found in the wild, all were purchased in collections. Hulk 180, 181, 182, Giant Size X-Men 1, and X-Men 94. So the first 5 appearances of Wolverine, all of them found in the wild. I'm going to finish getting all of them graded and then do a video about them. But heck yeah, 6.0. So the 2 books that are mine, I got the grades that I thought I was going to get on them, which always feels really great. Let's take a minute to check out how much these are worth, and we'll be right back at you. All right, let's talk fair market value now of these books. I looked at 90-day averages. Some of them didn't have a super lot of sales, so I had to kind of pull from a couple different places in order to figure out a fair market value. Unsurprisingly, the Restored book got the lowest fair market value out of all of these. This one's probably got a fair market value of around $1,000. Amazing Spider-Man number 4, first appearance of Sandman, but of course it is Restored. So, not the highest value there, but still a really great key, and still $1,000 book. Like, can't complain about that. Next, there was actually a 3-way tie. Daredevil number 1 has a value of about $3,000, so that is triple what that last book is worth. Definitely a great one, and I'll tell you, I am really stoked that I not only found that in the wild, but also gave it to someone who is going to really cherish that. Daredevil is Will's favorite character, and he got a little bit of value out of it too. Definitely did not pay $3,000 for that book. Next up, we got Tales to Astonish, also coming in at $3,000 on the 90-day average. And once again, I'll mention, I don't know if I can get rid of this book or if this is one that I feel like I have to keep. I think I'm leaning towards keeping it as of right now just because of the scarcity, but we'll wait and see. Also tied for the same amount, the lowest grade book, but again, the most sought after book, Journey into Mystery 83, first appearance of Thor, obviously a major character, major player in the Avengers and in the MCU, and, all around just the God of Thunder. It's a 0.5, but nonetheless still worth right about $3,000 in this grade. Doesn't present particularly well or anything like that, but it's such a major book that I think, $3,000 is not a terrible asking price. I don't know what the store is going to price it at, but that is kind of what FMV is as of right now. Last but not least, the most expensive book in this submission, Incredible Hulk, number 181, the first appearance of Wolverine. 90-day average on this one right here in a 6.0 is $3,700. So a little bit more than those other 3 that were right about $3,000. And if you go back a little bit farther, this book was selling for almost $5,000 just a year ago, and even more than that during the height of the comic boom. I think this book will certainly hold value over time, go back up again. It's Hulk 181. It is the Bronze Age key, and, Wolverine is definitely going to continue to be a major player. Once again, with Hugh Jackman taking on the role next year in Deadpool number 3, and then whoever takes on that role, they've got some big shoes to fill. But I have no doubt that the MCU will provide an amazing Wolverine for us. Anyway, you can see all of this stuff together had a fair market value of $13,700. That is the biggest CGC, the most valuable CGC unboxing that we've done on this channel. And it's only 5 books. So these are 5 big grails. These went through Express. The Express prices for CGC were about to go up. So it seemed like it was time to send this stuff in and get it for the old rate, which is why we made the move to do so. And I'll tell you, as far as the 2 books that are mine in this collection, the Tales to Astonish and the Hulk 181, I am incredibly excited about getting the grades that I thought I was going to get. And the Wolverine definitely staying in the personal collection. The Groot probably staying in the personal collection. Got to do some deep soul searching on that one before I make that decision. Thank you for watching the video. Please like, comment, subscribe. Tell me what you thought about this video. Go give me a follow on Instagram. Check out my mystery box sale. And of course, until next time, turn the page, wash your hands.